Are you stuck choosing a marketable course, hoping that it's going to guarantee you success? What if I told you that the course itself does not matter more than you do? In today's world, skills, adaptability, and personal branding matter more than a piece of paper that you get after schooling or after graduation. Stick with me in this video as I am going to be talking about or showing you how to become marketable yourself. Hi, I'm Fresh and Richu, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we talk about healthy habits, careers, and how to find success in all areas of your life. Hit subscribe if you'd like content that helps you grow and evolve in these changing times. First things first, let us address a myth around choosing a course. Myth around choosing marketable course. There is a myth around it. Many people believe that picking a marketable course, like for example IT, medicine, accounting, or finance, guarantees you success. But here's the truth. Job markets do change. Industries evolve. And honestly speaking, today's hot course might not be relevant in 10, 20 years' time. For example, 20 years ago, few people studied digital marketing. Today, it is literally a booming field. So, relying solely on a course means that you are putting your future in a trend that is out of hand instead of your own personal growth. So, what really makes you marketable? What can make you marketable? What can bring that change in from the course I studied to who I am today? How marketable am I? How do people remember me in relation to my fields, my passion, my skills? Employers today don't just rely on degrees, and to be honest, there are a few things that you must look at. They look at things like skills, your mindset, and how adaptable you are in terms of your career, your field, your work. So, how can I become marketable? 1. Skill mastery. Practical skills throughout your career can really help you become different in your field. Can help set you apart because of the experience, the practical knowledge you have that is applicable in your field. Not just theory, okay? You have to make sure that you're practical in your field. The second thing is one of my favorite. It's practically about my favorite. It's personal branding. And this one, you want to look at it in this way. Make your name stand out in every or throughout your networking period or your networking forums. Online presence must be exemplary and in relation to who you are and what you're all about. And honestly speaking, you have to present yourself in a way that speaks your career, your confidence, your communication skills, your dress code. That's why when you see musicians, they have to dress a certain way. They even change their names to something that relates to the message they probably want to communicate. So present yourself in that way. Put yourself in a way that communicates your brand, your field, your passion, your skills. All this is one way to make sure that you are marketable even more than the papers you have. Remember, people see you before they can read your resume, and that must speak much louder than you do. You see, networking is all about someone that sees you and then remembers you when an opportunity arises. So what do you want people to remember you for? If in case a job comes up in sales, in accounting, in all these fields that people will choose to study in, who will be remembered by someone sitting in that particular panel? It's before they even see your CV, they'll recommend you because of who you are, how you present yourself, the skills they have probably witnessed or seen you do. So it's practical skills. And another thing that you must do, and this one is something I took so long, oh Jesus Christ, I don't even know how I did that. I took so long to realize that I must do for myself is continuously learning. When I say I took so long, is because when I decided to pivot, I really took my time to get myself back to getting new skills. And when I did, I had to hit the ground running. I am still on it, and I'm telling you, I am never stopping until I get to where I want to see my future, my career, my passion, my growth, all of them come together. So this is continuously learning. Even if you have landed that dream job in that dream company that you have always seen yourself working in, continuous learning is one of those things you must keep yourself doing. Okay, so the best professionals never stop learning. They keep improving themselves, whether it's through reading books or whether it's through taking other small courses here and there, or even mentorship. You see, when you choose to mentor someone, you keep learning yourself, or when you choose to be mentored, you choose to grow every single time. So you challenge yourself. A self-taught photographer, for example, with a strong portfolio can outshine someone with a degree in all those media and real work without real work experience. Okay, so now that we have learned how to become marketable ourselves, how do I build a career that I actually love? Okay. Now, I hope I am really not losing you here, because this is the part that gives me that courage to keep moving, because identify your passion and the market demand around it. So what do I mean? If you enjoy fitness, build your brand around health and wellness activities, and people will remember you for that. You want people to see health and how they're going to be fit around your passion, around how you present yourself, around what you've been sharing about your activities, your practicals, you want people to look at you and see health and also see fitness, not one or the other. Because if I am fit but then I've ignored the healthy aspect of it, then it's not giving me anything. But if I have considered how healthy is the activity and how fit do I become while approaching this, then you're going to get your clients. What are the market demands around my passion? So the next thing you're going to look at when you're building a career that you love is developing skills that matter. There is a lot of skills you can develop, that you want to develop, that you can develop, but you have to consider skills that matter. Instead of just studying business, which is a good program, but is an overhaul of the business industry, you work to find your strength inside that particular career. For example, learn skills in marketing, learn skills in accounting, learn sales. There's a lot of things, learn leadership. All these are connected to business, but what is it in that business that sets you apart? If you have a bachelor's of business management, if you were to get employed, what particular field are you getting employed in? Are you in accounting? Are you in marketing? Are you in procurement? Are you in sales? You want to make sure that your employer or someone looking at you know what it is that they are calling you for, because you have built your portfolio to match your passion and the market trends or the market demand. So build your network. Okay, this is something you must do. Whether you are introverted, extroverted, or whatever else you are, you have to build your network. And how do you do this? Because you have to build your work, you have to get people, you see, you have to put yourself out there for you to be recognized, and it has to be, let people know more about your work, and so that the opportunities around this can come find you, or they can find their way to you. So let people know your work so that you can get more opportunities, and that is what people call, or that is what is called networking. And then create and share your work. You see, it's no longer that time where you imagine that you have to know someone who knows someone who knows someone to get something done, or to get a job, or to get a placement somewhere. No, you have to create and position yourself at a place of being sought after, instead of waiting for someone to, share. I know this person, they've done this, but you have to create and share your work in social media platforms like LinkedIn, on YouTube. Like here, I mean, YouTube is a very good platform to build your visibility on what you want people to know you about or for. So platforms like LinkedIn, you will find opportunities, employers there, and all these things will be shared. If you have positioned yourself to be seen, to be sought after, then you're not going to have a hard time getting your next job placement. Another thing you must do is to stay adaptable. And staying adaptable, honestly, speaks in so many ways. Adaptable does not necessarily mean changing everything. It means improving every single time. It means diversifying what you know, so that you're not locked into a skill or a course or some knowledge that you are rigid into expanding. You have to be ready to pivot. And pivoting, in the video I have spoken, I will make sure to attach it on here so that you know that pivoting is not as scary as it sounds. It's something you can do, and you can actually benefit from it so that you can keep growing. So you have to ensure that that actually is something that you're interested in doing. Someone who thinks about success in their field because they focused on skills and not just their degree, it creates a successful people throughout your self-learning process, online courses, and even networking. You see, all these things are things that are working together to build a career that you actually love. prove success is something that you can grow over time. It's not that one eureka moment. You see, people, they may say that you are a one-time viral moment, but the activities leading to this viral moment, they are too many to ignore, and it cannot really be called viral moment. You build that up to it. It's not necessarily just viral. It is something you have created over time. You have harbored it, built it, grown it, and you have made something become success. And what people see, they probably have seen you for the first time, but there is this very few people that were around you during your time of growth. For example, right now I have about 480 subscribers. We had 20 people into getting that 500 mark so that we can start working towards the 1000 subscribers. You see, it is a build up. It is not just something you wake up one day and you have thousands. You started somewhere. There was this creation that you continuously made videos, focused on your thumbnail, focused on your content, focused on your titles, focused on, there's so many things that you kept building, and none of this were really building as fast as you wanted. And then one day you create this idea and put everything together in a certain way. You see, it's a more like you went into this this creative mode that brought out this idea that was so amazing, and when you put it out there, it was received so well. It went viral. It gives you maybe a mini or even a viral moment that you cannot really figure out what did I put here that I didn't put in these other videos that I created over 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, and this particular one gave you success. It's a build up, and you can't let that particular moment be the only moment you have. From that point on, it becomes a spiral of a graph going upwards of your growth, because you have to maintain that kind of development, that growth, that adaptability. So if you are struggling to pick a marketable course, remember this: it is not about what you study, it is about how you apply it, how to position yourself, and how much effort you put into it. If this video gave you a new perspective, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so that you never miss an episode or an upload from my channel, and please make sure to share this video with someone who needs it, because that is how we are going to grow and continue inspiring people to build a career that they love. If you enjoyed this video, I am guaranteeing that you're going to enjoy this video where I'm talking about pivoting from a career to something that you love, or choosing a course that you love. Let me see you in the next video.